Okay, guys. So next, let's go to the question about Mueller, okay? Because I feel like it has more urgency too. Is the question of what is happening in this secret hearing? Okay, what is happening? What's this? What is happening? What is going on in this? Did you see that? Apparently, they closed the fifth floor of this courthouse or whatever, just so that they could have this, and it was extremely top secret. So what is going on? Okay, what is going on? Tell us, court reporter, court reporter. Okay. Okay, guys, so it shows. I feel like it's, and maybe it's because I've seen the names of the attorneys, okay, the ones that it's a woman who's a specialist in terrorism and another guy who supposedly, if I recall correctly, he is a specialist in trials, okay? So I feel like they're explaining because this person is trying to, claim that Mueller is not valid, all these different things. And I think what they do, if I'm correct here, is that they expose why they give a lot of, this is why also they wanted to make it a super secret, is because they give the information, okay, about the I don't want to say plots, but a lot more meat, okay, about what's really going on here, okay, and why it's so serious. And so they explain what the role of this guy is, and so there's information here, okay, that is much more, because Mueller is very much about keeping cards close to the chest, but I think it's really about, so what's going to happen? Is Mueller going to be allowed to continue? Is the guy who's claiming to say he doesn't want to testify, will he get away with it? Contempt of court, okay? He's gonna try to not go, but he's gonna be held in contempt of court, and then he's gonna have to go to prison if he doesn't want to. But I feel like this thing, guys, before I see him eventually going to prison with the handcuffs, yeah. But I think that may be after he goes to what's his name, Stone. I feel like it comes out after, or either with or after Roger Stone is indicted and goes to jail straight, okay? Because it shows how he's part of a conspiracy. There's a whole conspiracy here, and all these people, they're kind of cute or whatever, right? So it's just like they're kind of like, it's like he's the guy. I shows him like being thrown in jail, kind of like as if he were a drunken person, like a guy who was caught in a fight or something. Okay, so you know what I mean. So it's sort of like the guy. He's totally not just unprepared, but out of his depth. Okay, just kind of like he's. Yeah, imagine if you just feel like it's trolling. That's what it is. He's trolling. Okay. Trolling. That's exactly what it is. This guy is trolling, and he's just wants to waste time. Except that he actually committed crime. It's not just trolling. He is part of it, but it's like his motives are wrong. There's no. It's without merit. But Mueller wants to address it because he wants to cut it from the root. Okay. So, all right. So this is it now. Yeah, so once it's decided, it's like the guy goes, contempt and quickly the stuff, and I think it may be that Mueller is actually waiting for this to before he indicts, what's his name, Roger Stone. The whole thing comes out. Okay, So now quickly, guys, just want to go now to, and let me know now. I'm going fast because there are so many questions. Okay, there's a lot of questions. Okay, so now I just a quick question I told you guys about. Okay, Flynn said he was misled by the FBI. Why? They seem like the people were discussing. They're like, it's so dumb that he did that. Everyone believed that he had done the right thing by, by just saying that he collaborated, he did all these things. So okay, let's see. So what's happening here? Why did Michael Flynn say those things? So guys, it's interesting because I see him kind of like, he's as if you were in court, okay, and then he's like, he's regretful, whatever. But then it's like he leaves a message. It's like he makes an offering on the side just in case. Okay, he's like, oh, just in case, why not? Why not? Just doesn't hurt. So interesting. So yeah, it's just because he feels that he can't put all the eggs in one basket. I don't understand why he did that because it seems so dumb. But I think he's waving I don't know. He's just, part of me thinks that he needs to give some sort of signal that almost for Trump to screw up or something. It just seems like really, it is really, it makes no sense. There's no reason behind it, but I think part of it may be that he's giving a signal to Trump, okay, to say that, to keep up with the propaganda. But I almost feel like he knows that Trump is not going to survive this, but he's giving him some sort of rope. I don't know. So this is what I feel. Okay, this is what I think it is. Because, like, in a weird way, guys, actually his argument is the same as Papadopoulos. Since he got a short jail, the recommendation for almost no jail sentence, then he feels like he just might as well not, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, but he already gave the information, right? It's so strange. So why did you do that, Flynn? Didn't you give the information? Well, I don't want to feel like they got me. I did it because I knew that everything was wrong. But you know what? Yeah, it's really, guys, his ego. Okay, ego. It's the ego. So it's just that he wants to say no. I didn't. He wants to give it to the other side as well, just in case he decides to to do something else after this. Okay, it sounds strange. Okay, so you know what I mean. So that he's still with the propaganda, kind of. Basically, he's not. For example, right? So, for example, Michael Cohen, even though he has not collaborated to the extent that Southern District wanted, he's out there saying that he's against Trump, that he does not want anything from him, and all those things, right? But Flynn isn't. So this is an interesting difference, okay? So it's that he's saying he knows all this stuff he's done wrong, probably because the feds and everybody have the evidence. If the evidence wasn't there, he would not have said it, okay? So it's interesting, okay? So then it shows that it's just a means of him to say, okay, I'm not like Michael Cohen, basically. But a pardon would do nothing. He's already given the information. Okay, so this is it. So is he gonna, okay, just quickly, is there gonna be a consequence to this? Is he gonna go to jail? Yeah, I think there's something on hold, okay? There may be something on hold. And that I think that once things come out, I kind of feel like things may come out that will make everyone and everything look even worse because we don't know half the story. So this is it, okay? So it's on hold. I don't know that it's going to be sentenced right away, right? I don't think so, but we'll see. Okay. All right. So no, he can't leave. I don't know, guys. Okay, so let's see. I've already done a reading on him. Remember, I actually did see him in the Middle East, so we'll see. Let me move on because now there's other questions. Okay, so next is Papadopoulos. Yeah, Papadopoulos. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. So what's going on in Papadopoulos? A, he wants to run for office supposedly, and then B, the FBI is investigating him because there's even more evidence that he was collaborating with Russians. So what's going on? So guys, it's interesting. It's interesting because it shows, I think I've seen this before, that he has this ego. And this is true of pretty much all the people that accepted Russian money and they decided to work for the Russians. Okay, they have this ego thing and they're relatively mediocre. Okay, and yet if they kept doing this work, they got attention, they became quote unquote celebrities. So he liked this guy. He has this huge ego. And he feels like, I'm gonna be famous. And I see the first image I got was like his money on his pocket. Like he wants money. He doesn't have any money. He wants his lifestyle. He's like, they paid us so well. It was so much better if I can just keep doing this. I'm just doing PR for them. That's really what I do. Like they kind of are, they're actors. Okay, so he just has this like, I'm an actor. I'm famous, and people are interviewing me. I'm talking to them. It's like it's all about attention, attention, attention. Okay. So this is it. Okay, so then it shows, guys, don't forget, oh my god, guys, these are minor characters. Okay, they're just bottom feeders. They're hoping for bigger things. Corsi, whatever, it's the same, just kind of bottom feeder random folks. Okay, that would never get into the middle, into the center. So what the Russians do, they give him attention. Okay, and they feel important now. So then it's like he's like, yeah, I'm so, and it shows that. And this is interesting, guys. So what it shows is that the Mueller investigation on its own, it's looking for the connection for Trump and between Trump and Russia. So in order for them to get that, they have to cut through everybody. You know what I mean? They have to, okay, got next. However, once these people are liberated from the Mueller investigation, the FBI starts another investigation. This is something that's not discussed. But Mueller can't possibly let all these people, he can't possibly try everyone. He can't possibly, all these different things. So what happens is that there's investigations into all these people. Like, it's not going to go away. These people are going to be investigated in a much more hardcore manner. It's just that they don't want, I feel like they don't want to waste the energy and the media attention, okay? Because they feel like because what Trump and all these people want is to this is why, guys, it's so distract. So if they could be like, the media could be talking about how Papadopoulos wants to run for office. Yes, he's investigated, okay, because there's more information that he was indeed in contact with Russians. But like I said, from the FBI, now it's all, I think the connection with the Mueller investigation is over, but the FBI is now is working this. So what, like I said, what it's showing, guys, is that like I said, there's more there, and these people are going to be investigating for a long time. Okay, it's not gonna end. It's just that Mueller has a mandate. He has this, like, he wants to preoccupy himself with the bigger fish. Okay, so exactly, this is it. Exactly, Jen saying here, as I read that someone unable sent info to Schiff and he's going to investigate. Exactly. So they're sending these investigations to different areas, but it's not going away. It's just that for Mueller, he has bigger fish to fry, basically. Okay, so that's what I think. Okay, is this true of all these people? That they will still be investigated. Yeah, they're under a microscope. They don't think they are, but they are. And they're doing, and it's giving me the example again, guys, that just as, you know, these shows I watch where the FBI catches, you know, knows who the bank robber is, and they just watch the bank robber. Instead of arresting them right away, they want to see how they work and where to find them and all this stuff. So I'm sure it's not like he has the opportunity. He's so These people are so stupid. They're like, oh, they're not going to look at me anymore. No, they don't. I'm fine. I know I can't. I got not no time, nothing. So okay. What about some guys? You know, I remember guys. I remember Simona. What's going to happen to her? Is she going to have a big Hollywood actress? Big actress? Huh? She's going to be like a very big. Is she? I see. Is she going to be a big actress? Action movie? Huh? Huh? Okay. So, guys, it's interesting. You know, I remember a while back that I saw this thing where she was trained from an early age. Okay, and she's, you know, Russian and stuff. So what it showed, unfortunately, is that she really actually wants to go to Hollywood and become sort of actress or celebrity. They both love it. Okay, she and what's his name, Papadopoulos, but she has a debt. I feel like she may have been a victim of human trafficking. Okay, she may have been. I feel like there's some sort of mob connection, probably the Russian mob here. Oh, and this is guys. I remember how I talked about it before. I don't know if I've talked about this before. So the thing with her, and I don't think she's Italian, truly Italian, is that she claims to be from an area in Italy that's around Naples. The Naples accent is very Napolitan. Like it's very specific. Okay, it's almost, and other Italians from the north, they laugh at the Naples accent. So, but her accent has nothing to do with the Naples accent. Okay, so however, my theory is that she claims she's from there because there is a mafia, okay, called Camorra, very serious mafia called Camorra, and they could give the ID, they could provide her new existence, okay. So it's just so they could, you know, it's like if you're in that area, it's like if you're like, hey, I'm looking for a head, and they're like, no, what are you talking about? Because really, the southern Italy is kind of like how the mafia, American mafia, you know, like this. But she does not speak like that at all. And just there's nothing about her that tells me she's from that region. So anyway, so what I was saying about the mafia stuff is that she wants to be famous. She wants to um she wants to to keep she's Michelle says something. She wants to like go up and be famous and everything because there's a real dark side to her, not just to her but to her connections. I feel like they feel like, who do you think you are? We own you. You need to give us money or whatever it is. And I feel like she gets involved with bad types. Okay, either that or there's like a violent boyfriend afterwards. She just kind of, her life is, I don't know, ends very badly. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Okay, she just looks like she falls into crime or drug. I don't know, you know, it just ends badly. You know, I'm not saying she's gonna be a porn actor, but it's kind of like something like that where she, yeah, it's just very bottom feeder kind of thing. Okay, she wants to be famous for all costs. She thinks that it's gonna be okay. You know, it's like desperation. Okay, so they're both like hustlers, desperate hustlers. Okay, so okay. So, all right, let's see here next.